All right, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of my overall settings. I'm gonna show you guys my controller settings and my graphic settings. I don't really have anything like crazy optimized for my graphic settings. My graphic settings are just tuned towards what I like personally and what my PC can handle. I have a 3080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, and a Ryzen 9 5900X. Let's jump straight into the controller settings. So for the controller settings, I actually do play tactical. I use a scuff reflex, as you guys can see. My right paddle is mapped towards R3. This paddle right here, which is the left one, is mapped towards X. And then this paddle right here next to X is mapped towards square for my reload. So I don't have to take my button off or my finger off the analog stick to reload. I can just reload with the back paddle. I'm just going to run down the settings real quick for you guys, just to show you guys what I use. Vertical and horizontal are both on 8. I do have a sensitivity multiplier. We'll show you guys that in a bit. ADS is on hold. Nothing crazy. Auto attack sprint is actually off. You know, usually I would play with auto attack sprint on, but with dual pistols, it messes you up, and you don't really need auto attack sprint on this game, to be honest with you. I'll show you guys a nice little setting that helps you guys with sprinting in this game, so you only have to press in the sprint once to attack sprint instead of pressing it in twice. I have my prioritize interact, so you guys can just press the loop button real quick and you don't have to hold it or anything like that. I have double tap ADS so I don't accidentally mount on walls. Armor plate behavior, you need that on apply all. Target aim assist on. Aim assist type is on Black Ops. I don't really see too much difference between default and Black Ops, but I just play Black Ops for now. No, I don't have gyro behavior. I don't even know what that is. Aim response curve is on dynamic. Custom sensitivity, I play 0.65 for my lowest, 0.7, and I just go up 0.1 by each interval. So 0.65, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, 0.9 being the highest. ADS transition is on instant. Input dead zone. My controller, the inputs, dead zones are like all controller based. My dead zone, I don't want you guys to copy mine because your controller could have a lot more stick drift, so you might need to raise this. But I'm lucky enough to only have it on 0.7, which is lower than 0.1, which is good. 0.07, I guess you can say. Left trigger, because my controller actually doesn't have digitaps, as you can see when I press it in. Digitaps are way better in this game. But if you don't have digitaps, just put the left trigger down to a lower number so you don't have to press in the trigger that much to get in the ADS or the shoot. Sprint tactical behavior is on toggle. Single tap run is what you want to have on. So if you want to run once, so if you want to just press the analog stick once to run to tactical sprint, just do single tap run. That'll help you a lot. My ground mantle's on. Airborne mantle and ground mantle are off. Inverted slide behavior, so I slide instead of I dive instead of sliding. My bad. And you want to have inverted on if you want to have like the most precise diving off of like ledges. So like if you dive off a ledge and you want to pull your parachute, you get a farther, you guys probably see this in my videos where I dive from a roof to roof, or if I dive off a mountain, I would dive off a mountain and then pull my parachute instantly. You get a farther parachute pull and you get to basically cover more area. It's not by a ton, but it's definitely a different, like a movement skill gap. So make sure you have that on inverted, so you have to, no one slides in this game. I never slide. Sliding in this game is like probably the worst thing you can ever do. I never slide unless it's on accident. So put that on inverted. I have plunge freely on so I can just look around in the water. Bash door on, movement base for the ledge, ADS swap, nothing crazy. You guys can just copy these if you guys want, or you just mess around with them. Double tap, short, wing pill. Yeah. Anyways, let's go to the graphic settings real quick. Graphic settings, I do play on full screen borderless. That's just my personal. It works for me. It works for my monitor. I have an LG 140 or 1440p hertz, 1440p monitor. I can't even talk. My bad. I have a LG 1440p monitor, 144 hertz. So it's all personal preference. Some people's monitor plays better in full screen, exclusive. You know, just try to figure out which your monitor plays best on. Custom frame rate, I have my maxed at 145 because my monitor is at 144, so no point of going higher. Yeah, basic. These are my graphic settings right here. I do play with FCAS on all the way. Filmic, normal, 0.85. Textures on normal. Texture filters on normal. Eye details. Short clutter draw distance. Particle quality is on high. Bullets and sprays are on. Persistent damage layers are on. Damage layers are basically like if a nade blows up on the ground, you'll get the nade effect in the air, and you will get the nade effect on the ground, so you can see where the nade blows up at, type stuff, or like airstrikes. Shaded quality is on medium. Nothing crazy. You guys can just go through these and just compare to what you have on. Like I said, these are not optimized settings for like the best frames or anything. This is just what I like and what feels good for me. I always have motion blur off. Need to turn those off. Depth of field, turn that off. You don't get that blur effect when you're aiming down sight, so you can still see while you're aiming down sight. Low latency is on. Some people can benefit from on plus boost, but I like on. Field of view, I actually recently just lowered my field of view to 110 yesterday from 115. I'll probably raise it back to 115. I just go from 110 to 115. There's like no point of playing on 120 just because it's like important to see in this game. And 120 is like a huge difference. Like it's just you really can't see as much as you want to see. So I lowered mine from 120. I don't play 120 anymore. ADS field of view is unaffected. Weapon field of view is on wide, so you can get a very like a smaller weapon, so your weapon is not as big on your screen. You want to put your first person camera movement to at least, because you don't want to be having your screen shake so much. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are my graphic settings. I'll show you guys my audio settings. I do play headphone boost. The audio in this game is pretty bad, so I know people saying home theater is the best. I'll probably still mess around with some settings. Hopefully they have an audio setting update in the game soon to fix the audio, because audio in this game is pretty bad. But we just go between home theater and bass boost, whatever you like, and nothing really else crazy. Music volume's low, voice chat's low, dialogue you can turn this down a bit just to have lower dialogue during games, so you can hear as much as you want or as much as you can. Voice chat on, all lobby, push to talk. Yeah, nothing crazy. Reduce tinnitus sound, I have that on. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the quick little settings video. Hopefully some of you guys can maybe go through it and fix some of y'all settings, or even look at my controller settings and see what you guys like. We'll be trying to do more of these videos so I can show you guys. Like I said, with the diving, you don't need to hold dive anymore. Whenever you press dive once, you dive, or whenever you press the slide once, you dive. So whatever your slide button was, you just press it and then you dive. So it's way easier. So like if you hold it now, you slide, which I don't slide ever in this game because sliding in this game is super bad. You want to just dive. You want to just press it and dive. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed.